Today we're going to do our very first product review.
Woohoo! All right. Yay, product review. We're going to talk today about a little bit about the electric vacuum that we got.
This thing right here.
This thing, yeah, woohoo!
Woo.
So we're going to tell you a little bit about it and if we liked it or not. And she was having way too much fun and she's doing the woo.
Well, no,
It was a gun.
It.
It's a gun. You're being cool.
I'm going to play pool with it.
Is that what you're doing?
Yeah,
That's pool?
pool, yeah.
That's pool, people.
That's pool.
All right.
I don't play pool.
All right. We're in trouble.
Yeah, this was our first big investment in a toy that we wouldn't normally have gotten.
Right, right.
Normally we would not have gotten something like this, but we're getting old, so
Yes.
we're both over 50.
Yes.
So we're
I'm
looking
over
for
half of that. I'm
convenience.
double that almost.
You're not 100.
No, I'm over half of 55. 55. I'm 56. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
you're
that's
not half of 50.
Over half of 55. It's just
You're not
Mr.
55
Captions is
either.
not allowed to talk about me today.
Sandy
I was
can't math.
I was double digits is what I was, double fives is what I was trying to say. It just didn't come out right.
You're ready.
Because I was getting excited about the whole pool thing.
Yeah, you're getting ready for the blue plate special.
Yeah. Hey, I already use my ARP card regularly. We're getting off topic again.
Yes, we are.
All right.
But
product review.
Yeah, product review for a tool that is great for those of us that are getting old and it's
And have large tanks, actually.
And have large tanks.
Yeah. Or low to the ground.
Multiple tanks.
Multiple. Yeah.
Yeah. So here's what we have to say about this thing.
It works on every tank except one, and that was because there was so much stuff in there.
Which one?
Your mom's.
Oh. Yeah.
It did jam up on them. There was so much gunk in the bottom of your mom.
Heck with it. I'll pull it out. We'll show
Yeah.
them the new toy.
Yeah.
This thing is kind of a
yeah.
lifesaver.
Yeah.
Grab
It's,
it. You can talk about
Yeah,
it.
it's one, it's a suction thing to clean the bottom of the tank, the gravel. I would give it a 7 out of 10 actually, because it did jam up on me. This is the bottom of it. This is the suction. It's like a little vacuum cleaner.
They do have different attachments.
Different attachments that you can put on it. But unfortunately, there was such amount of dead snails and there was such an amount of dead snails and stuff in your mom's tank that it did clog up. Every single one of the attachments clogged to the point where I just got the old one out and did the old-fashioned one.
Yeah.
So it wasn't great for the bigger, like the snails and things. Your mom had so many in the bottom of her tank because she had a lot of snails.
Yeah.
So that I didn't like, but everything else, the regular tanks, normal cleanings with just the bottom, was great.
Yeah. Now
So,
I use this.
Which we got to do it in
here.
the one in the kitchen. I noticed.
Yeah, I use this out here for like the ropefish and the
Yeah.
goldfish tank. And the biggest problem I had is how short the hose was.
The hose is the
hose is really
yeah,
short.
and that was a problem with your mom's tank as well.
Right. So if you have an aquarium that's tall up, you're only going to have like this much sticking out of the aquarium, and you got to aim.
You got to aim.
So,
you almost have to have two people. It was very hard for me to do it by myself. I had your mother holding it.
But I am noticing
Well,
that there's a smooth thing here, so I'm gonna.
We can get an attachment maybe.
Yeah, I'm thinking about getting
I thought of that.
getting a piece of hose and a.
I'm afraid it's still gonna. You'll say it's still gonna might leak.
Oh no, and a ring, ring clamp.
Okay.
And extend this because
It's
you
not
know
long
it's
enough.
not
Yeah, it's
long enough.
really
for
built for small, like 10, 20 gallon tanks that are on a regular.
No, it's not because it's long enough to be able to get down into a deep tank. It's just that.
Yeah, but our tanks are high up in the air too, so it's.
Yeah.
That's. I mean, it's like I said. It's not that it didn't work. It's just maybe, like I said, a 7 out of 10 is what I gave it. But that was, we got off topic. We were talking about sick people, but this is one of our things.
This is.
But it was it was good to use. It was nice. I liked it. I enjoyed it. On my tank, and then I did do a little bit on the tank in the dining room. I didn't do it in the one in the kitchen yet, and that one does need it.
Yeah.
But
I want to get another hose before we do that. I mean, because before we were using just the regular, suck the end of it until the water comes out.
Which works fine for me. I've done it for so many years. But
as many times as I've gotten a mouthful of fish water,
that does happen. But I'm used to it at this point.
Oh, I hate it.
But it doesn't, like it doesn't work great on again your mom's tank because it's so high. It's such a high. It's a long tank. So that's hard.
It's a 40 tall.
And and so the tall part of it is the problem, and I'm short, and to hang it over the side to get it into the bucket, again, even though it's a really long tube, it's still almost not long enough.
Yeah.
So I usually have her holding it.
This worked great for the pleco breeding permit because, you know, I could put an attachment on. I wasn't worried about the baby plecos getting sucked up. And that one is at floor level, so it was really easy to put the, you know, tube in. But the taller tanks,
it does suction regardless of whether the tank is low to the ground. Where the one that you do manually, the lower tanks, you can't use it because the water level has to be above where it's dripping into for the so that we can't work it in the
with the regular
with the baby pleco. So that was a fun always thing cleaning. You had to literally empty the entire thing out to clean it.
Right.
So now this thing works.
This thing works perfectly.
That was nice.
For that. So it is nice to have that. It's just the hose, and then again, it does clog easily if you have like a lot of dead snails or a lot of small debris.
Right. Yeah.
It does clog easily.
Like the regular debris at the bottom of my tank, it was no problem. But the debris at the bottom of your mom's tank, it clogged it. Every single attachment clogged on your mom's. I was so frustrated at after 20 minutes. I was like, I give up. And then I used it on mine, and it was like, oh, this is nice, you know. So.
Yeah, it does have several different attachments for, like, you know, cleaning rocks, cleaning gravel.
Yeah, everything. You can actually clean it, like clean. So I mean, it's a nice tool.
Yeah.
It's just.
And how much did we spend on this? I think it was like $60.
Yeah, because I think we split it. Yeah, 30 each. Yeah, so it was $60.
So it was $60 for
I think overall it's worth it.
Yeah, this wasn't the cheapest one we found on Amazon. This was like the mid-range one because the cheapest one scares me. Right. I'm sorry, if I see any electronical piece of equipment that's like $15, I expect it to break, you know, first try.
Yeah.
So we splurged and got the $60 model, but I like it. I just don't like the
hose. And
hose.
see, I didn't like that it jammed up. That needs almost like a thing that's for bigger. But that's just me.
Well, no, that's just that tank.
That's just that tank. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, I'd say we recommend it, especially if you have multiple tanks or you have a deep tank.
Right.
Because
deep tank.
Having this length
being able to is
beautiful for a deep tank.
Because it's really hard with the bigger tanks to get your hand in there with the thing.
I know you practically need to get like snorkeling gear.
Right. Yeah. Because I get up on my footstool and I'm like, whoop, you know, with the old one. This one it was like da 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 da, and I was done. So I really like that.
And I really like the fact that it'll do ground level tanks. So if you have like double decker tanks or a whole wall of tanks. Yeah, this will get your lower ones. Yeah.
I know some people like those under gravel suction things, and I don't like those. I've never liked them, but you know, hey, if you have any comments about those, like, subscribe, share, comment below about those under gravel ones, because I've had one and I didn't like it, but I do like this cleaning thing. Yeah. I don't know what it's called. Suctiony thing.
It's basically a vacuum.
It's an electric vacuum. Okay, yeah. But yeah, I like it. But yeah, I know they have the under gravel vacuums, and I don't like those.
No, I don't.
Any comments on that? By all means, let us know below. Yeah. But yeah, if you have any comments about this, let us know. If you have one, we'd love to hear about it. And if you like it,
or if you don't like it,
tell us why. Absolutely, we'd love to hear from you.
Bye.
Bye.